Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2. Today we are continuing our Back to the Future challenge, where we've restricted ourselves to the items available in the game that are available in the game in 1885. We're currently sitting up near our timber, what's that, sawmill, at the train station here, because this is where we're going to be doing work at the start of the episode. In particular, what we're going to be doing today is starting to produce machines. So they need timber and steel, and they're on the other side of the map. Now the plan that I have to get things there is that we've got iron here, we'll bring it over to the steel mill, and we've got coal here already at this port, already connected. We'll bring that by ship back here, put this coal on a train to the steel mill, bring steel back to the port to go on another ship, which we're going to bring down to this port that we'll extend. In conjunction with that, we'll also be bringing timber. Now those two items will travel on the train over to the machine factory, and then goods will come back. Now we're building a train station here because we're eventually going to need more oil here, and that will come in by train. So by pre-building the station here, we can already get part of that benefit. If we were to build it way over here, which was my initial plan, we have a lot further to go on the boat, and the boat is relatively slow compared to the train, and then we have to go on truck to get back over here, which is not as good. The benefit of doing that though is that everything can be bi-directional. And now that I mention that, I think that might actually be what we do. We bring our ships down to here, they go in on a truck, that same truck brings machines back, and then machines go back on the same ship up, I don't know where. Okay, well this isn't something that I thought about. So we'll need another ship line to come back here. So they'll go back half empty. Oh well, completely empty. That's a long way to go empty. But there's nothing else needed on that side of the map. But we can definitely get them to take machines. Maybe we have them stop in here. We put in an intermediate port. So ships, just one little ship line taking them around to the harbour, and then this main ship line bringing them into that port. Okay, we've got the plan worked out. That's what we'll do. Iron to steel, coal to steel, steel to machines, timber to machines, machines to temporary port, around to destination. Well, we could just have them do that bit of a leg themselves. Yeah, let's do that. However, because we're going to be taking a lot more from here and going directly to there, we're going to split up these lines. So our previous, we want ships, planks to ship transfer to tools, is now just going to be planks to ship transfer. We're going to have a new line, which will be ship transfer to tools Harvey Bay. And that one we will go a light blue. It goes from here to here. So it's only a little short Short trip. Oh, we'll need another dock there for it. Configure. Another dock on the end with a landing bay. Now this one, come into platform or terminal 1. This goes into terminal 2, and then the other one in terminal 3. That's okay. We need to get just one ship on that line. Where's our dockyard? Our shipyard over here. Again, we're just going to keep using the Durana. It's pretty good all around ship. So now over here, this line, we don't want to go there anymore. And you'll see it automatically shifted all of the goods over to the other dockyard. That's excellent. That's what we want. This will keep bringing planks in, and once we get our coal hooked up on this side, we'll start bringing coal in. We'll actually do that first because it will be the hardest part. Now the way we're going to do it... Really? Okay, I guess we'll pause that. So that will disconnect basically everything. Platforms. And we're going to do it the same way that we had. Really? Really? It won't let me put a piece there because of the shipyard. So if we delete that, now we can put track there. Now can we trick it? No, we can't. Bugger. Well, in here, can we can just take out that one corner piece. Let's put our house back in. We can probably put a big boy in now. It collides everywhere. Let's put a small boy. Where would this fit? Nowhere. I guess that's all we can do there. And then here, I think we have to do something like this. Now before we unpause, let's check everything's connected. So the port is connected to the sawmill, the train station is connected to the sawmill, and they're connected to each other. Good, so we can unpause. So we've got our station expansion. Now we need to bring this out to here. Seems fairly straightforward. I don't want to configure that. We want the train lines. Okay. You just go straight, please. You go straight. And this line we want to go this way. This next one, oops, that's roads. We want to go across like that. And then come straight up the hill. Like so. We'll put our cross in here so that our trains can change tracks as needed. And then we're coming over here. Now we also have the iron there, which we need to bring in as well. And I'm hesitant to reuse that timber line, because it is quite heavily used with those trains. So just running, like we'll connect it up here to make it look neat, but it would never be used when all of the work will happen over here. So let's just flatten the terrain a bit. Why won't you let me flatten that bit? That was weird. Now in terms of our stations, we want a 3-platform station. And the reason for 3 platforms is that we unfortunately can't reuse any of our trains. This will be a large one, put a small one next to it, and then a couple of yards here. Okay, so they are connected, well, that's nice. Yeah, as I was saying, we can't reuse any of our lines. So because the steel uses a different carriage type to the what do you call it? My brain just stopped working. Okay, that won't not put a bridge in there. So we'll have to do this ourselves. Yeah, the steel uses a different carriage type to the coal. We can't use the same train for both, or we have to send it half empty each way. So I would prefer to just have a completely separate train. Let's do that again, just for aesthetics. Yes, just for aesthetics. And then on this side, these two are going to continue through. This will come over. That needs to be a double flip. Down here at our iron station, we just want a single track train, like so. And then in terms of our track, we're just gonna do this. It doesn't look that ugly. We can probably smooth that out. Maybe. It is a little bit ugly, isn't it? Let's just not look there later. Wow, this is not very good. Oh, but that's connected to there. And then out of here, we want 2 tracks. We'll go around that mountain over to there. And from here, we'll go around over to there. And let's smooth these out again. There we go. Okay, so that gives us everything we need for producing steel. The only thing we don't have is a way to get trains onto that line. So we will do that down at this end here. So that's where our line comes in. Let's put our signals in first, actually. Yes, auto signal, 200 meters, that's pretty good. And we'll go there. I'm happy with all of those. Send them going back. That's good. These don't matter. I do want a signal there though, just before that junction. And over here, we need to signal this side. Like so. And now with the signals done, we can put our track across there. I'm not worrying about adding in special signals for it because it's one directional. And we joined this up here, didn't we? Yep. Okay, let's get some lines in here. This will be a rail line. This will be coal transfer to steel. I've lost it. Coal transfer to steel. Let's make it a blackie type color. From there to there. Let's swap the platform here to platform 2. And over here, yep, that's okay. But down there we're going to say wait for a full load. Now, our next new line, oops, will be steel to steel transfer. Steel to steel transfer. Let's make it this bluey type color. It goes from there to here. So let's put that in a good platform there. And over here it's put it in a good platform. And again we're going to say wait for a full load. Lastly, we have to get our iron ore over there. So we iron to steel. Let's go orangey type color from there to there. So there should only be one platform left. There's only one platform here. Full load. Okay, so let's make some trains for each of those. So as soon as we do that, yeah, see this is coming back empty. As soon as we'll do this coal one first, because it will be the most utilized one. See, coal requires a gondola, but the steel requires the flat car. So let's bring this up to maximum size we had on there. Coal was this blackie type color on the coal line. Let's buy a second one, color it orange for the steel line. So we can see iron, sorry, for the iron line, we're getting iron out on the platform, and we should start getting coal out on the platform. There we go. So this is worked out, it has to send. That ship just missed out picking some up, but we can see the coal piling up on the platform here. We've got a lot of timber there. Let's put a few more vehicles on there. So their rate is 300. This is producing, it's only producing at 300, but it's running out of timber. So let's put some more trains on there. This produces at a rate of 1200. Wow. And we're sending at nowhere near that. So let's bring that up to 15 trains. What does that do? That'll be a bit better. Especially when we bring in that other logging factory. I don't know how exactly we're going to do that, but we will. Wonderful. So that should hopefully produce more of those. We've got our coal train left. Our iron train is there waiting. Waiting for this other train to go, I'm guessing. And then is he gonna take off, or... He is going to take off. He won't get far before he's stopped by that next timber train. To jump tracks. But once it's over here, then it'll be smooth sailing most of the way. They are quite slow getting up that hill, aren't they? Okay, how's this line going? It's struggling a little bit. Let's put a second ship on there. And this first line, well, that's the same one. It has 3 ships, so we'll leave it be, but we'll bump up the frequency of this guy here. Okay, now we need to get timber and steel down here. And the way we said we were going to do that was not what we said initially, which was reuse the oil stuff up there. It's going to get its own dock down here. Like so. We'll give it just a little road at the back. And then let's go big road up to here. Okay, that's cut crazily into the what do you call it? My brain just stopped working. Into the terrain. That's the word I'm looking for. We'll go around like that. That looks pretty nice. Now down here, let's put in a truck stop. Okay, let's go maybe there. Configure. Let's add in some more cargo space down this end. Oh, we need to have space to exit down this end. Exit. So we'll have to add the cargo space at this end. Entrance. Which means I'll just want to upgrade some more of this road, like so. Then we can bring our entrance road in like that, and an exit one around like that. Let's smooth out all this terrain so it doesn't look quite so ugly. And bam, one pickup point. Then we need the drop-off point at the top of the hill. We can probably go across this corner here actually. Let's go there, say. Configure. Delete. We need the entrance. Let's add some of this. Then we want to exit. Nice. Now let's connect you in. Connect you in like that. We want to smooth all this out again. Now it said slope too steep. It'll be okay. So this will be a truck line. This will be planks, steel to machines. That can go yellow. I don't know why yellow, but it can. And down here we want to wait to take everything. And then bring back whatever you've got. Now this will also need a truck depot down here. So let's put that at the end here. Buy vehicles. We're just gonna have one. I see there's no difference. Why would you ever use this? It just does less. Color it yellow, put it on that line. So the game will work out that it has to send things there. Now we can do a big delivery line. But before that, we need a dock up here. Landing, done. For it to put things. So, new line. This will be a ship line. This will be planks, steel, to machines, transfer. Since the other one was bright yellow, let's do this bright yellow. Goes from there. Oh, bright yellow is bad because it'll interfere with that. To here. And then from there, we want to come over to here. Now in Wollongong West, let's take, yeah, terminal 1 looks good. There's only one terminal in down there. Up here it did the right one. Let's make it this purple color. And in Harvey Bay, again, we want to wait for a full load. And I want to say that it only takes planks and steel from here, and 50% for each of them, because we need both items getting down there. So buy vehicle, we'll just put one ship on the line to start, like we always do. Planks, machine, transfer. So this should start putting some stuff on the other platform. It has. We just need to get our steel down here now. We defined the line already, so we just need to make the train. Cargo, flat car with side stakes. Our platforms are 160 meters long. It was a bluey type color. Steel to steel transfer. So now, this hasn't gotten any coal yet. Well, it hasn't gotten anything yet. Where is our coal train? Here he is. Let's just go on fast forward. Well, this got busy all of a sudden. Good thing we didn't try and use the second timber platform, it just would have gotten nightmare. Logs, planks. Waiting for free path, logs, planks. Sorry, what? Why is it sending out log planks? Did I not put a train on the right? I did. Oh, is it still creating them from before? That's insane. It's had trouble getting... Are they queuing up anywhere? It looks like they do queue up. So then this is not a good option. Okay, when do you get to go? Okay, that started putting steel out, that's good. Yep, so we've got multiple trains queuing up here to come and pick up timber, which is not great. We really don't want them queuing up at all. But there's not much. Oh, so these are deadlocked. Now. Okay. How can we resolve this? We can resolve it by having another track across there like that. Oh, so you decided to come up here. Not helpful. Manage line. Can we change their platform there? We can, so hopefully that will mean that they don't get quite so stuck in the future. But the other thing that we're going to do is to introduce 2 timber lines. So you picked up planks. Where is our steel boat? Still on the way. Let's get a couple more going. Yeah, we need a second timber line. We've just got too many trains for one line. So we're going to configure the station here. Add in a second platform. We'll add in a second platform here. And then let's just close that and pause. We're going to delete that back a bit. Then our rail lines will come around like this. These will cross over here, like so. And we want some new signals. No auto sig this time, just like that. And let's move those couple a little bit up the hill, just so they're a bit less close. Okay, and we can press play again. Just single speed will do. And then we want a second timber line. So we'll call that logs to planks 1. This one will be logs to planks 2. Let's color it that dirty yellow, going from there to here. Now it put it in a bad platform there. We're not going to tell this to wait up here. They can just arrive and leave. Now of these 14 trains, we're going to take half of them, color them that dirty yellow, put them on line 2. So this will start to split the planks coming out of here between the 2 platforms, and it will mean that we can have 2 trains loading at the same time. We just have to make sure that we don't have them queuing up. So this not wait for a full load anymore. You turn up, you take what's there and you leave. And hopefully these will space themselves out to be alternating eventually. That's a lot of iron waiting there. Looks like it's coal that we're short on. We still don't have any steel delivered. Steel is here. He's going. Let's just fast forward for our steel to get down here. So we've got a load of coal here waiting as well. Let's put another coal train on there. And we're also going to put another iron train on there. No additional steel train just yet. Now I think I'm going to delete that signal there, because that signal there will mean that anything coming into the station stops here. Like that, and doesn't progress up a bit further. So it can't block here. And that train stopping there completely just proved my point. So we would have been completely stuck here again. Okay, so where are some of these? This is our first ship on the way down to take our machined goods. A timber here, getting a bit more manageable, that's good. A demand here, oh, we're running out of timber. That will be because we've just had like so much queuing up recently. I hope eventually we won't need to worry about longer trains. That will, longer platforms. That will make it a lot harder. You see, the train comes in, and then immediately we've got another ship bringing coal in. More coal, more coal. Our steel train is up here. I think steel is fine. Okay, I'm happy with how that is all working for the time being. Let's check back over here to our horses from last time. They seem to be managing between the two lines. This is not storing anything, but it's like, I think we're getting there. So that has 30 vehicles, that has 30. Let's put another 10 on each line. Clone. Eight, 9, 10. Clone. Just because that might help out a little bit. The rate on each of them, 253. Yeah, it should help. Now our oil, we need to be sending at 800. And we're sending at half that. So let's just double our ship number. That will be a bit closer. But still not great, because all of that oil has to come over here eventually. This line, rate 161. This line as well, we need another ship. Now I think our plan with this oil here, we're eventually going to have to move it. Like, we're going to be forced to. Just because this will become insurmountable in trying to get anything. Like, we'll just be bringing in so much oil that you just can't shift it fast enough with the horses. They just don't move quick enough, or with enough capacity. Like, even trying to put a train station down here, I don't even know how that would work. Like, if we like U-shape it up, possibly, Maybe. We'll worry about that later when we need to. Is this our first ship bringing goods down here? It is. Now this guy has a rate of 7, and it will need to be a lot more than that. So let's get a couple more of him, just to help out at the start when we have our first shipment arrive. So exciting. We then need to deliver them from here. This is managing? Not quite. Let's put another couple on there. But we do need another platform for our machines, because trying to fit them all into one platform just is not going to work. So do that, we'll bring that around like that, and then our machines have to get delivered on the other side of town. So where's our bus route go? Like that. So let's put our machine stop there. What is this place? Wollongong. New line. Truck. Machines to Wollongong delivery. They can go a grey colour. So from there over to here. Weird route, but okay. And then we want them to take a full load and only load machines. Where's machines? There's machines. We do need a waypoint down here and over here so that they go the right way. So go through there on the way out, through there on the way in. We need some trucks for that line. Let's just put one on there to start, to keep it happy. And this line here, we want it to no longer pick up machines, just pick up food. Now down here, no steel. Consumers Wollongong 9. Look at that, so we've got our first machines down on the platform here. Look at them go. Hopefully that will be enough there. It's a long journey. Okay, I think that's everything that we'd planned to do, right? We got our coal coming over here. We got our iron coming in, steel going down. How's this going for timber now? It's managing. It's managing its output, okay. Like it's not thriving, but it's surviving. Which is all we can really ask for. And down here, we don't really have things queuing up, which is, again, what we want. Steel, we're not waiting on steel, we are waiting on coal. So these coal trains, let's give them this bigger boy engine. Just because it's a little bit more powerful. It might help them get up the hill a bit. Even though the top speed is lower, just that might help. Like 330, it should manage. We're not sending anywhere near enough down there. 230, like even still not enough. Well, it is what it is. We can't really do much more. We'll put out more ships. We've got so many ships. I mean, back in the day, when you're near water, ships is what you would use to transport. Are you just waiting? You are. So this isn't... Yeah, like, this has got so much grain in there, wow. Alright. Nice, 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 nice. Now, we are going to get our first... We've still done nothing for Rockhampton. We've got everything for Wollongong and Harvey Bay. Nothing for Rockhampton. Conmat is easy, it's just boring. I was gonna say we're getting down on our timber here, but no, we just have both platforms at capacity. So much timber. So much timber. So much timber arriving as well. They'll space themselves out eventually, I hope. Worst case, we have to extend the station. I'm here and at the other end. And upgrade these trains with the more powerful ones so they can have a long, like, more carriages. Because that's what we're stuck with in 1885. How are our buses doing here? People are loving them. Oh, we've got a bus stop here right near the port. How are our drop-off points? So this is our fuel drop-off point. It's missing everything up this end. So I think we need another one. Actually, let's put one there and one there. Yeah, we'll bin that. Big road. Oh, no, this first. Manage line. So after core, whatever that thing is, we are gonna go to there and to there. And upgrade all of those roads. Now in terms of our tools have gone all the way over here. It looks like we're still okay on tools, but we don't have enough trucks sending them out. Let's put another couple of trucks on there. Our fuel is managing, that's good. Look at all these ships now, they're just sitting here waiting. What do we got here? More, we increased our ship count. We just have more waiting. There's a lot of stuff down here on the platform. Where's the next ship for down there? A while away. Okay, has this delivered any machines yet? It has. So let's get a second couple on there. We were going to... we need a bus stop down here near our port. And a bus terminal over here. So, let's put the bus terminal across there. Bus station. Across here like this. We actually want two. Yep, like that. configure. Now this will be an entrance and an exit. We'll give it little entry streets off of here and here. We'll upgrade that section, and that section, why not? And that one, why not? Yeah, sure, why not? Now, we want this one here. So after Irvine Outlook, we want to go to the bus station. And then, oops, we already got a line. We want another bus line, which is Wollongong Station to Ship. Let's go dark green, and it goes from the station to nowhere. So we haven't built anything down this end yet. So let's quickly build a little bus station down here beside the port. Configure. We don't want that. We want our own exit, our own entry. We will smooth this out a bit. Now we'll bring that to there. This around here. So they're connected, but we do need a passenger building. Ooh, which docks have we got in use here? Only the left two. So we could delete this right side, passenger dock, landings, I think that will work, and then we'll bring passengers over to here. Oh, look at all these tools piling up here. How fast are we making our tools now? 191. And our delivery is 172. There we go, 205. So we need... Oh look, there's people here waiting on our buses. They're super popular here. I was saying we need a port here for our passengers. Let's keep it straight like the others. We'll just terraform this a little bit to make it a bit nicer looking. Like that. Let's smooth, soften that. Not great, but okay. So that will give them a way to get onto the bus from that bus stop. It's not a good one, but it's a one. Oops. Configure. We want a dock outside. Oh, we forgot to put that on first. So we've got to dig that out. I wonder if we could use both sides there. This is what I'm looking for. We can use both sides there. Wow. So let's dig that out as far as we can here. And then we'll just give it a little bit of a smooth. And that gives us 2 docks there to use. Now, let's make our first Wollongong to Harvey Bay packs. Dark green. So let's come from over here. to here. Let's put it on the inside, which is not what we want. We want it on that outside one. And let's put some ships on there. Passenger. We can use a similar ship. We can use the same ship for passengers. Let's use this one because it goes a little bit faster. Let's buy none. Oh, we already defined the line. 2 dark green ship line. Now we just wait to see how long it takes for us to get some intercity passengers. And I think from here, do we have people coming? Like buses traveling? It looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, how is everything traveling? Timber down here is not traveling at all. It is massively, massively congested. And there's not a lot we can do about it. A coal here. We are shifting it. Steel over here. I think we just need to go a bit silly on that line. Oh, but down here, this is completely full now. So let's massively bump them up because we're just about to get another full ship of stuff into an already at capacity platform. So they'll come out and help this, which would be good. Now, oil here is still overflowing. Now, oil here is overflowing. Now, oil there is not overflowing because a ship just arrived. 235. We're sending out faster than that. 1 should be enough. Yep. But this just isn't coping at all. So let's go back to normal speed. We haven't looked at our lines. How are our lines going? So these crude lines, how are they losing so much money? Is it just because they have such a long distance to take? That's all I can think of. Pax line is losing money. Our steel line, I don't understand. Well, that one we just started. Our steel line, bit intermittent. Machines delivery. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's a bit odd. Okay, do we have anyone? I guess we should probably bump up the number of people on like ways to get to our bus station. Our grain is overflowing again. Did this level up? It did. So here, that needs to get up to 600. And we've got 9 vehicles for 480. So I reckon that will be another 3 to bring that to 600. There we go. Well, this leveled up. Look at that. So iron is doing okay. One of our log lines is doing well. The other one a bit mediocre. Possibly just because of where they're situated here. Not entirely sure. But they're doing their thing. This has a lot of fuel waiting there. Let's put some more trucks on there. Or possibly because we increased the area here, so it was getting more. This guy has just been slogging it out. Bringing fuel back, taking things over here. There's no other way to explain it. And he's just managing it all by himself. 252. He'll need to get a partner soon, but he's okay for now. Down here at this oil end, this is where we need some focus. Let's pause. We've got infinite money, it doesn't matter. Let's build a giant cargo train. And we're gonna fit it in along the water's edge here. Let's bring it out a little bit. Maybe like that. Configure. We don't want this little pokey end bit. We want to... This will be a big boy, so we'll put a big building on the end there. But we do need to connect it up to the port, which we can do like so. So the port's connected to the station's connected to the port, and the trucks over there, the trucks are connected to everything. Now what I want to know is, how does this go going up the hill? Like, where do we come out? If we want this to be... So our trains are limited to 50 because of the cargo. So if we were to say 80, it would be there, but we're still not near the surface. So if we come out a bit, so over there, we're back at the surface, and we'll potentially be able to get in there at that angle. Let's build another building. This one doesn't need to be quite as big. So shift and then the like greater than and less than signs let you elevate or lower an item. Actually, I think I might just run a road down there. And we'll turn this around. So our track is coming out there. So let's try and get it pointed in that direction. Let's go with just a side. That's not much more helpful. Let's level all of this from there across there. Oh, strength. Really strong. So now we can put this in here safely. Again, we're gonna put a different building on the end to appease our aesthetics. Even though it will have no functional value at all. So the station is so they're all connected. Now we need to get from this track to that track down there. And we can't drop down that quickly. Which means all of this will need to be deleted back a bit, maybe just to there. Let us smooth this out to try and make it a bit nicer. Now can we go from there, if we just like, yeah, too much slope. Now I really don't want that bridge there. So let's do that. So like a bit of an S shape, just to lower how far we're going. Now, let's again come back here a bit more. From there, too much slope again. Let's bring it around this way. We're going up as fast as we can. Okay, they're not facing in the same direction, but we can make them. We turn that a bit more. What was this? I didn't see the speed on that. $60 will do. And now let's delete this back a bit more. And go from there to there. I mean, that's a long detour around. Hopefully, a beneficial one. Once we put some trains on it. To there, up to there. Oops, let's just go to there maybe. And then you can come in like that. Nice. Let's smooth this out a bit. Nice, okay. Signals, one way, yes. Auto signal, yes. Now these are much longer trains. So we'll go 450 meters from there. Which side did it signal? The outside. So we'll have to put one there ourselves manually. And then here going back. If it'll let me click. Like that. And like that. Wonderful. Now can we smooth out this side a little bit? A little bit, not great. But it is what it is. Our new train depot area. Well, our new oil train. Let's put a depot in next to the station like we've done a couple of times. We will take the track make sure it doesn't connect in too ugly. Nope, happy with that. It needs some signals towards the end. And this will be our train line. This will be a crude transfer to oil. It won't be a truck line, it will be a rail line. Let's color it that blacky color, going from there up to there. And we want to wait for a full load. So buy vehicles, we're going to buy this one because it's more powerful to get up the hill. And our tank cars, we're going to max this guy out. Mediocre. High, not enough power. That's not good. How far back do we need to go to have enough power? What if we put 2 of the locomotives on there? So you can shift click that to bring it right to the front. So we can still get up the hill. Just keep adding these until we can't get up the hill anymore. There we go. Buy 2. Color them both grey. Put them on that crude line. Yep, so we can see that it's already putting a whole bunch of oil out here. We'll wait for those trains to get... Oh, and it's already putting oil out here. I didn't plan for the train to become the primary route, but it will massively help, like a rate of 700 just with 2 trains. So that's probably a good decision. Okay, they're doing well. This is doing okay. It's not full up yet. This is okay. Now if we come up here, these seem to be managing. Well, our timber place is not doing so great. Down here, yeah, they're not doing so great either. I think we might have to just let each train shift more timber. But we will do that next time. We've come to the end of today's episode. We've got no one wanting to go on the boat. No one wanting to travel over to Wollongong. That's sad. In Wollongong, no one wanting to travel to Harvey Bay. That's sad. We put in passenger boats for them and they don't want to use them. Oh well, maybe there's probably a reason. Because we haven't got anything taking them to the station. Let's quickly resolve that. That was a silly oversight. And we need to tell it to come down here. Again, oversight number 2. So that should mean that some people want to go to the other city now that there is a route there. It might take them a minute to kick in, but we will again look at that next time. Where should we sit today? Let's follow our oil train, the one we just built in, with 2 engines to get the job done. Thank you everyone for being here, I do appreciate it. If you have enjoyed this video, do consider giving it a like, leaving a comment down below about anything you thought was fun or interesting, or some challenges you'd like to see me do. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I'll catch you next time. Thanks everyone. Bye for now.